Strength doesn't look a certain way, it feels a certain way. And the only way we're going to change the industry of what strength and beauty and what the standards are for those things, the only way we're going to change what that looks like is if we put ourselves out there.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, friends. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday o'clock, and today, I don't know if I have to run today. Look at the training plan. Nope, today's a yoga day. It's another beautiful day here in New York City. The weather at the moment is 57 degrees. And while I'm here, let's take a minute to look at the weather prediction for the marathon. Please don't be rain, please don't be rain, please don't be so much. Look, rain on race day is not the end of the world, but it is also not fun. I've never run a marathon in the rain. I've actually never run a marathon in anything but like spectacular weather. Oh my god, knock on wood. Totally just jinxed it. Ugh. Alright, let's go do some yoga. I think I need to zen out my chi. I don't know what that means, but I think that's a thing. Take 2.
Hi, my name is Goldie Koffenberg, and I am
It's you.
so excited to be. Take a very big breath in through your nose, fill all the way out.
Alright, bedside chat. This is important. This is really, really, really important. And I talked about this today on my blog. Today I wrote a piece about self-confidence and body confidence because I think a lot of people have this assumption that if you work out, if you diet, if you do these things to acquire the picture-perfect body that you think you need in order to be desirable, beautiful, strong, whatever it is that you want, that then and only then will you be confident in your own skin. And it's total and complete bullshit. Because body confidence is so much work. And no one gets it. Like, you have to work really hard in order to run. You have to work really hard in order to be able to like spin or cycle or swim or dance or do any of these things, like be physically active. It takes work. It takes work to be really good at yoga. It takes good to be, you can't be good at anything unless you work hard at it. Yes, there are some people who are born naturally confident. I would call myself one of them. But even people like me can fall victim to your own insecurities. And for me, it started when I was in elementary school. When I got teased, I got called hippo. And that only got amplified when me and my sister would fight. We would both go at it. It was not one-sided. Like, we were both very mean to each other. But it killed me that I did not look like my friends and like my sister. That I didn't have this slender, skinny body that they had. That I was 10 pounds heavier. I convinced myself that there was something wrong with me and that I was not beautiful and that I wasn't desirable and that because I didn't look like everyone else that I wasn't good enough. And that sucks because I did everything from diet pills to eating 500 calories a day to making myself sick. I've done it all. And the only thing that works is this. And this is a gift that was given to me by my therapist. And I got into therapy after my brother died and after I gained 75 pounds because I don't want to say that I was self-destructing, but I definitely wasn't treating myself the way that I deserved to be treated. And I was just suffering. I had a traumatic loss. I was having a very hard time with my grief. And I didn't know what to do. I mean, I don't think anyone knows what to do when you lose someone unexpectedly and tragically. But my therapist really taught me that there was nothing wrong with me. That I was doing what anyone would do when something like that happens. And I was just trying to survive. And she gave me tools to help me when I started to struggle with whatever it is I was going through, be it school, be it my grief, be it feeling inadequate or not good enough. And she taught me how to be self-confident again. And she taught me how to love my body and to respect myself. And what she did is she asked me to look in the mirror and to only name things that I loved about myself. And it took a very long time. It sounds so simple and easy, but I couldn't name anything in the beginning. Like, it took me a long time to be able to say, like, I love the color of my eyes. I love my smile. It took me forever to say that. But eventually, like, the more I worked out, I was able to be like, I love my strong legs. Because they did start to get strong. When I was going to the gym, I was eating healthy, I was getting stronger. And then my therapist gave me this amazing gift, and I was feeling grateful. So instead of saying, I'm ashamed that my thighs touch and I chafe when I walk around, she taught me to say, I'm grateful I have 2 legs that take me from point A to point B. And she taught me how to say, I'm grateful that I can get up in the morning without any help. I'm grateful to be alive. Things like that. That, along with teaching me how to look in the mirror and say, I love my arms. I love my body. Like, that took years. And it's the reason I get so upset when I see magazines or publications like posting articles about, you know, like, work out to have rock solid abs. Like, what? Why? What do your abs do? What good are your abs? Except vanity. Like, I've never been motivated by vanity. If anything, it just sent me down a downward spiral. I'm motivated by an accomplishment. So setting a goal to do something like BQ, run a marathon, run a half marathon, run a mile without stopping. Those sorts of things motivate me to put my strongest foot forward. Not a goal weight, not to fit into a certain dress size, because those things, strength doesn't look a certain way, it feels a certain way. And the only way we're going to change the industry of what strength and beauty and what the standards are for those things, the only way we're going to change what that looks like is if we put ourselves out there and if we show ourselves at our most vulnerable. I posted a picture of myself on Instagram, a picture that I'm really proud of, because this is me dropping a 7-minute, 45-second mile for the very final mile of my 3-hour and 41-minute marathon at the Chicago Marathon. It's not the most flattering photo because I'm running down and all the gravity is going downward because I'm running so fast and strong. But back in the day, I would have been mortified at this picture and I would have thought, all this work for this? Impossible. And I'd feel defeated. But this, I feel great. I have no problem showing this to everyone and saying, yeah, because I worked really hard to get here. And this is a very strong body. I'm strong. I feel strong. I look strong. I know I'm strong. But it took me years of hard work. And I still do it. When I look in the mirror, I name things I love about myself. And it sounds narcissistic, but it's not. You have to do it. You will not feel good about yourself unless you work for it. You can't just work out. You can't just eat healthy. You have to work on your brain too. It's funny, like, people keep writing that I'm brave to share that picture of myself. And I know what you mean, because back in the day, like, I deleted every single picture of myself when I was at my heaviest. I was that ashamed of how I looked. So I understand what you mean when you say brave, but today, like, this doesn't feel brave. This just feels natural and normal. It makes me happy to be able to say, yeah, your body should empower you. I never again want to hear a woman feel, like, frustrated with the way she looks or the way she feels. Or a man. Like, if you're unhappy with where you're at, like, make a change. Set a goal to move towards an accomplishment. You can do anything you put your mind to. You just have to be willing to work for it. All right, I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.